とってもいい人だった。私を助けてくれたの。
それでお姉ちゃん心を取られちゃったってわけ？その魔法使いがハウルだったらお姉ちゃん心臓食べられちゃってるよ。
Howl's Moving Castle was a Japanese animated fantasy film released in 2004 by Studio Ghibli. It was directed and written by Hayao Miyazaki and was based on the novel by the same name by Diana Wynne Jones. Miyazaki is the famous filmmaker who has directed movies such as Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. Howl's Moving Castle centers around young hatter Sophie, who, after having a surprising encounter with the powerful playboy wizard Howl, has a curse placed on her by the Witch of the Waste that turns her into an old woman. Sophie sets off to try and break the curse, ending up somehow in Howl's castle where she becomes his maid of sorts.
かってのよ。死んでも赤ん坊を守ろうってんだから。ま、このままほっときゃすぐにお空で再会だ。こいつのヒビオルはここで終わり。
Makia, When the Promised Flower Blooms, on the other hand, is a Japanese animated high fantasy film produced by PA Works and directed and written by Mari Okada. This is the first film that Okada's directed, having usually done only anime and screenplays for other films. Many of you might know her as the writer of Anohana, the famous anime known for its deep message and plotline that is sure to make you shed more than just a few tears. The film storyline focuses on the young Makia, an orphan who is a member of the Eorf, a race that stopped aging around their teenage years and can live for centuries, being called the Clan of Parting by others. Her clan live isolated from humans, spending their day creating hibio, which are the fabrics that they weave their history and words into. Just as everything seems peaceful, the neighboring country attacked the clan in hopes of gaining the secret to their immortality, killing numerous Eorf, while Makia is able to survive only by chance. While the films have vastly different storylines, they both have very similar themes of family and love in them. In Howl's Moving Castle, the two themes are brought up constantly. In the beginning, Sophie appears almost isolated from her real family. She doesn't share in her sister or mother's good looks, making her plain and ugly compared to them. While no one ever explicitly tells her she isn't beautiful, Sophie herself believes she is ugly, especially when she's around her younger sister Letty or the other woman at the hat shop. Letty's character appears briefly, and it is implied that she does genuinely care for her older sister as she rushed out of work to see if she was okay. Sophie's mother arrives at the hat shop to show off her new hat to her daughter after Sophie's turned into an old woman. Besides this scene, the only other time we see her is when she drops the bag inside Howl's castle under the orders of Madame Suleiman, betraying her daughter easily and without any real regret. It's only through the makeshift family in Howl's castle that the young hatter finally gets to experience a true family bond and love. The family they have created is very dysfunctional, and while they might argue or disagree a lot, they care for each other a lot and only want what's best for the other. It's because of this strong familial bond that Sophie goes to great lengths to protect them from harm, taking charge of the castle when Howl leaves to fight. Her love and bond with the members of the castle also lead to her to try to cure Howl of his curse. They can all live happily together. In Makia, When the Promised Flower Blooms, we see more of the family and love themes, albeit with more drama than seen in Miyazaki's film. After having survived the attack on her people, Makia finds a caravan that was ambushed by thieves. Everyone is dead except for an infant boy, who was saved by his mother at the cost of her own life. The man already there tells Makia to leave the baby alone. He'll die and join his mother soon, so he won't be lonely. Hearing that, Makia, most likely seeing herself in the now orphan boy, makes a decision to adopt him, claiming that he will be her hibio. Although immortal, she's technically only 15, still a child and unaware of how to be a mother. She knows this fact and works hard when she finds a place to support both her and her son, who she has named Ariel. Makia is also aware of the fact that she will have to watch as the baby she has raised as her own ages while she remains 15 forever. This fact hurts her, but she comes to terms with it because as a mother she must be strong for Ariel. As time passes, we see the immense love the two have for each other. Ariel going as far as saying he desires to grow older so he can protect her. The relationship becomes tense as Ariel grows into a young man, Makia believing she was never truly his mother and just a woman who pretended to be one. Ariel proves her wrong in the climax of the film, showcasing how strong her influence was on him and how truly unbreakable their bond is as it lasts for decades, even as he has a child and grandchild of his own. In Howl's Moving Castle, setting helps to support the family themes in the film. Howl's castle constantly changes whenever a new family member joins them, Howl even going as far as remodeling the house to accommodate the newest additions and give Sophie her own room. He even takes his family to a beautiful flower field that he helped cultivate with his magic, wanting nothing more than for his loved ones to create a life there in the peaceful terrain, away from war.
僕はソフィーたちが安心して暮らせるようにしたいんだよ。ここの花を摘んでさ、花屋さんをあの店でできないかな。
Color and setting play an important role in showing off the family theme in Makia, emphasizing each and every scene. Makia is dressed in white in the beginning to symbolize her innocent teenage self, but as she matures into a motherly figure, she starts wearing darker clothes. After guiding Ariel through his first walk, she sits down on the grass as the flowers blow through the air, emphasizing her new beginning as a mother. After Ariel dies years later, Makia is standing in what appears to be the same area, crying at the loss of her son. As she cries, the flowers once more float in the air,